It's not really sure the line, but we're gonna hit it and hope. I've been philosophizing. First shot of the day, Janie Mac. Oh, if you could just make contact with her. I hit it, I hit it, I hit it. Janie Mac. Yep. Oh yeah, man. Tiny pull. Do we need to shout? Four! Oh, just there, yeah. Oh yeah. Good man.
That's the mini driver.
That's the mini driver, just to clarify, yeah.
If anyone's wondering. Okay.
There you go. If anyone was wondering, that wasn't even the big driver, that was only the mini driver. Either just long left or, yeah, or even just pretty much pin high, it looked like. But
It's up there somewhere.
I'm not used to looking that far, to be honest. Look at the scene here in Gort. Hannah on the tee. Oh, that's a good strike.
Nice drive.
Sorry, missed that drive. Super shot. Sorry, I should have told the crowd to come in and watch the women tee off. I wasn't thinking. That was me trying to whisper.
What do you mean golf's easy?
No, it's simple, but it's not easy. Strike. There you go.
You know what? That's a really good description.
Yeah,
Simple, but not
yeah,
easy. Yeah,
that's what I've arrived at. That's what I've arrived at. Safe up there, so it'll be interesting to see which one the guys go with.
You probably have
About 75 yards here to the flag.
8 or 9 yards to get it to the green from here, and then probably a solid.
Gave it to Greg Norman.
15, 20 yards.
It looks good, but will it be good?
So
it is. It's probably all right.
you got a nice lie.
Can't believe that.
Pop it on there.
Thank you.
Lovely shot by Rob there. He put it into about. And what's that? 7, 8 feet.
Really good little pitch. So look, well, I struck it and I'm happened to get the right distance. So we're making our way up now, way up the hole, because David Carey has hit what he has just told us was not even a driver off the back of the green, which that in itself is pretty impressive. So happy days. What about that, lads? Cool.
Yeah, anything between like by the rough and probably 5 or 6 yards on the green. You've got to, it'll all kind of feed down nicely.
Oopsies, you know.
That's okay.
You just have to do it.
It's okay. I'll knock it down this time.
Understandable from that lie.
Is it both?
Yeah, that's probably what I would have done, so don't tell anyone that.
You're supposed to say I'd have chipped it in.
Yeah, that's for you to say now, I think. He struck it. That's savage. He's quick down there. That's like the 15th the other day, isn't it? It was a good strike. It was genuinely hard to strike it from there.
I'm not liking our chances on this hole.
Yeah, well, you gave it a good go. You did.
I'm happy
I'm happy to
give you that.
Appreciate that. Well, we just knocked them all in, just to.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you giving it to me. But we knocked them all in just so. Get the sound, is what Kim said. I like that. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the nicest part, no? Clearing the water the hole eventually.
I love a nice bell on a golf course, and there's one over there. Yeah. In between all the blossoms.
Kind of like.
Now let's see if I can come into blossom as a player and hit a decent drive, I presume, down here. Where are we heading, Hannah?
You're going, it's a dog leg left.
Dog leg left, yeah.
You're going with a driver.
Yeah,
You're taking the green line.
yeah.
If you're not going for the green, it's about 6 iron down.
Okay. So it's chancy enough taking the driver, is it?
Decades, so.
But you can take the driver and I'll take the iron.
Too well.
Okay.
But that is kind of my line there.
Yeah.
To keep it down the tree line.
It's chancy, is it?
It's very chancy, yeah, because you're going
So over the tree line.
free,
Down
like
the,
you won't
right
have
down
to
that
walk
tree
here.
line.
Yeah.
Even driver, that is.
So it's over the tree lines, basically. Over the tree line, yeah.
As left as you can go.
As left as you can go, right? And give it a smack. Ignorance is kind of bliss as well, because I'm not aware of the treachery that might befall me here, so we'll just hit and hope, which is all we're doing anyway, to be fair. And that's 2 left. 4! You underestimated how left I was capable of going.
As left as you can go, I feel like it was an accurate.
If it stops before the bushes, we might have a decent
I thought David said it feel like it was accurate, but I thought he was going to say I feel like that was an accident, and it was.
It's a bit of a banana.
There's someone there now, is there? He's waving. Never know if that's good or bad.
Come on, level it. That's not joke about it.
There's your Instagram reel for you now. Oh man. Like that, Hannah, was it? Oh, that wasn't recording, you have to go again. I'm only joking.
It's okay, it was a little towy. I can go again if you
Was it?
want. I'm joking.
God, how far do you hit it?
It should.
Well, the only time I hit a high draw is when I do hit it a little bit towy.
It should fly around 330 if I hit it solid.
330, is that what he said? Yeah,
Strike.
savage strike.
I find you can have 2 reasons for that. I find anytime I do speed training, I'm always a little bit quicker in the afternoon.
Strike.
Strike.
Beautiful strike.
For anybody watching that has questions for any of us, fire them in, we'll call them out.
Thank you for telling me it wasn't a driver.
Yeah,
It can go both ways. Sometimes you play great when you don't know a course.
yeah,
Because you occasionally, not all the time,
yeah,
it can go really badly as well. But sometimes you walk down and go, oh, I wouldn't hit this here if I knew that lake was there.
yeah, exactly, yeah,
But you're perfect on that day.
exactly, yeah.
But, you know,
But that can go the other way.
That
Could you got me in the lake?
definitely go do that as well.
The example of that, well, obviously there's other variables involved, but when John Daly won the 91 PGA, he hadn't seen the course.
Oh yeah, driving through the night, that one. Yeah.
And he just got up there and gripped it and ripped it. But at the end of the day, he might well have been doing that anyway, so, but you just never know. So air on the left side of that green.
Let them hit. Would you mind if I just have a
As
look
in
at
just
the
short
depth
even?
for a second?
Yeah, even just short.
Or there's probably not too much bounce, is
I
there?
figure out if I'm even looking in the
We got
right
this.
place.
There's a lot of bounce going on to the
So the tee was.
So if I don't have quite enough stick, I might get away with it either way. But I can belt it because if it goes the whole way, it'll be okay anyway. So 9 iron the push. He's a tiny bit back in the stance. We wouldn't say no to a flyer because there's only a 9 iron in my hand. I hit it. I don't think it's going to be enough though. Get up out of that! Up! Oh my God, she's enough.
From a pace of play point of view, I think I'll just go play the.
My God, out of all, that's a total coincidence.
I'll give you that back.
Never fails to surprise me.
Another lovely shot by Rob there.
Thank you. Lucky. Thank you. Insanity is what I do, but that was all right, wasn't it? Lucky. All the variables came together. I don't know, is David far enough left or right, or where are you?
I'm just here.
I'm going to start whittling the pants now. I hit 2 good shots now. Maybe I need to leave that part out, do I? Huh?
That's what makes it.
then. Oh,
Okay,
it's so
struck
far
her, but
left.
there's a tiny tail on her, but she might kick. Come on. Steady, steady. All right. She's on the dance floor.
That's dancing.
Not so close to the music, but it's all right. All right, this is Kim for the par. She struck it.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty
She
good.
struck it. That's beautiful,
Keep
putt.
coming, keep
Yeah.
coming, keep coming.
That's a good putt. Well
Yeah,
played.
good speed.
Be the ball, be the ball, be the ball.
Great putt.
Really?
Well, just as Ozzy the Trog said, Hannah Mack is Gort's number one.
Again, I would give
Right,
you that.
I appreciate that, but
I think you're pretty good from there.
I am very good from there. Yeah, I'm very. It's because I enjoy those putts so much, is why I'm so good at them.
But when it's made so easy for you.
True. I missed that trick there, yeah.
And I just hit that so hard.
Alright.
Oh well. Can make all of them.
Went through the break, I presume. Will we invoke the mechanism?
Hey, if you want to, I'm okay with it.
Okay, much for my eye here, I suppose. Over the white sign. I'm gonna, if I can hit her up in the morning, I'm gonna give her the Greg Norman there. High finish. I take that any day, all day, every day. Any day, every day, all day. So Hannah, the driver in the paw.
This way.
She ripped it. This little tiny fade. David Carey's got mini driver in the ball. Oh, I love that, man.
Do we need that coloured line for us in the sky?
Put the shot tracer in that one.
Literally.
That the line?
I think it's left edge maybe.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
What was that?
I love that, man. That was savage.
I hope it's not. I think that might be a tad long, but we'll
A
find
tiny
out.
bit long.
Is my.
It was
Yeah.
a great strike anyway.
Thank you.
Or seemed to be anyway. Roar!
One of those calls was louder than the others.
David Carey here playing with us. He played St Andrews. There might be a few in the room who can say that, but not many say it was in the Open. It was in the Open, was it?
Yeah.
I knew you played the British Open. I didn't know it was in St Andrews. What year was that?
2022. It was
2022.
150th.
150.
That was my golf for the year because I'm a big golf history person. So 150 Open's a pretty
Cool.
kind of landmark year.
Yeah, yeah. And you made the
Yeah.
cut?
Yep, I was. I want to say I was.
Made the cut in the
18th.
British Open.
I want
Pardon?
to say I was 18th going into the weekend.
Going into the weekend.
Something like that.
18th in the British Open going into the weekend. On the 150th incarnation of the Open.
So
Which is poetic because David's into the history of the game. I think he's on the green actually.
yes, I think. That's
Back to the here, back to the now.
Thank you, everybody.
She's fluffy and she's lush, but she's lying fine. So it's just about, we'll just keep her moving
Camera work.
through the hitting area. Could work. Could work. Yep. Release. Didn't quite get it there. Opens the door a little bit.
I could be cheeky and say you nearly got inside my tee shot. But I
Opens the
won't.
door a little bit. Just a little bit. Well,
We're in
the
good shape.
doors.
We're in good shape.
The door was already open, so there's now no door. So let's see. Where's the thing? I lost track of the divot, lads. We'll put it there now. Golfing gods know I'm good. Golfing gods know I'm good. She struck it. She struck it. She struck it. Didn't quite get it there. She struck it. She struck it.
Yeah, good roll.
Yeah, good putt that.
I'd say good, but that's no use for you.
No, we'll knock it in.
You gotta get that sound.
Huh?
It makes the work worth it.
That's it. I like that. That sidesteps all motives and inclinations, philosophies, and oh, I made a push stroke and then I hooked it at the end, and she went in the back of it. So that's a par. Happy with that. Grateful for that. Grateful for the par. Yeah. Good three. Convincing three. Very tasty. What is the coolest place I've played?
Sometimes you do what you're supposed to do.
I wouldn't be a great fella for ranking courses. My mind just doesn't work like that.
I'm talking just like cool. Like
Yeah.
Reputation cool, not just like, you know, unbelievable greens, really good, whatever.
So what's the course I played that
like you think?
other people think is cool?
Oh,
That would be easier to answer.
okay.
I've played it extensively in Bandon Dunes, which is in Oregon.
Yeah, that is very highly rated.
Yeah, so that's very highly regarded. Yeah.
I have a slightly different way of ranking. I rank on how interesting is a course that you could play it like every day for like a month and
Yeah.
never get bored of it.
Yeah, nice one. So the subtleties and such like.
Which is where like I find a lot of our links courses come in, because you can have so many, like when you change the pins and the winds, you never get tired.
It's never the same.
Exactly.
Which goes with the links golf, because you got the conditions, and you've also got the gist of the landscape as well. You got little swales, the little valleys.
Exactly. Oh no. Right. Keep going. Get over to your side.
I think it
I
might
think it
have.
bounced, didn't it?
I think it might have bounced. Yeah.
Just not, should not bounce where it was supposed to bounce, but
If you hit it far enough, you get two chances out of it. Seems like. I've only got one chance, and here it is. So let's see if I can do that. Right. So I wouldn't be, if there's nothing for my eye, I try and hit it high, which I did.
Come back in.
I can confirm that was indeed high.
I'm going to try out the likelihood here that we're probably not going to take either of those two.
That's gone right. And while I was in the air, I was saying thank God for Hannah, and you were saying, and you the same, thank God for Kim. Yeah. Yeah. If it comes to it that we play out of bounds, we'll play the speed golf rule, which is you kind of treat it like a lateral water hazard kind of thing. Right?
That's just the rule in general.
Yeah, I think they have it as a local rule now, but it's a nice one, yeah. But if you imagine in speed golf, it's penalising on time and score. So. That's the one.
Stay out of it.
It's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Last 100 years, we just had 10 years ago, we came up with a little laser thing.
So it's 110 roughly. It's probably a bit of a stretch for the 50, so it's a pitching wedge in the paw here. Not going to be necessarily a full one. And I hooked it. There's tail on her. You need to pay more attention, Rob. Steady on, steady on. I think the 50 probably would have been plenty. The back's warmed up. The 30 yards has been added.
The sunshine is out.
Yeah. So let's see a good little chip from Kim now. Come on. Strike it. Come on. Come on, Kim. Come on. Strike it. Beautiful. She hit it. She hit it. She hit it. She hit it. Steady, steady.
Sit then.
Unlucky.
Stay there.
Just a little bit too much. But it stayed on the green. Stop.
I mean, if I'm playing on my own, I'm pretty happy.
Good stuff, well done. She struck it, bounced a little bit, so there's a bit of a test there.
It's not bad overall though.
This game has a habit of change in this game of golf, so you just never know. Testing, yeah. You just never know what's going to happen. As my trolley goes towards the lake. Like. You just never know what's going on. Ah! He called it, he called it. Beautiful putt. I thought I was good at estimating the feet, but I was playing with a fella yesterday.
Smallest 7 feet I've ever seen.
I was playing with a fella yesterday, and he lays concrete for a living over in Ohio. He saw me on the village in the bike, and he followed me down. We ended up playing 9 holes.
Hilarious.
And my first ever concrete project ever is going to be on Saturday, and I've roped him into. He left Ohio for 2 weeks on a holiday, and he's coming down to help me with the concrete project. So
Oh my god.
this is 7 foot, possibly 8 foot, or is it 6 foot? Struck it, I struck it.
Oh,
But she just died. I wouldn't say it was the worst putt ever,
Oh, lovely putt. Thank you.
but it had a chance. Beautiful putt. Strike, tiny tail on it, but he struck it. She's pin high, yeah, nice. What club hit, David?
That was 51 degrees.
51 degree. And now I have a 9-iron in the paw from 141. Let's just strike it out. See how we get to. Come on. Be nice to hit a good one. She's teed up high. I hit it. It's right at it. If it is the number. Oh, sit. Oh, yo. She's big. But I'm grateful for that strike.
It was a good shot.
I'm warming up a tiny bit into the season. It might have been even a little wedge. Strike. A little bit left, a little bit of tail in it.
Okay, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably about right. Similar to David, a little bit further, tiny for. Strike.
Be the right distance.
Beat a one, beat a one, beat a one, beat a one. Oh.
Did you go away for a second?
Out or in?
It's all right in, yeah.
There we go.
Thanks, David. All right, she's downhill.
Send it home.
This is the one that could get away. My opponent said send it home, thank you.
Sorry, don't send it home.
No, to the big hole full of.
Well, the master, the true master wants their opponent at their best, I'm told, so you're echoing the voice of a champ. She's downhill. Is that a touch of wizardry or is it a little bit chancy? Hannah's smiling at me.
No problem.
Very diplomatic. I was trying to be cutesy with it. And now I've left it to go down the hill again. I guess it wasn't as quick, obviously, as I thought it was.
A little down here, a little right to left.
Downhill, right to left.
I think. Let me just fully make up my mind on that.
Right, so it's interesting.
Probably pretty straight overall. But
Everyone's
yeah.
having a little look. Kim said send it home. I didn't send it home.
Give or take. That's probably good. There you go.
Home, far away. Kim said something. She has a line. She struck it, she struck it, she struck it. She struck it, not quite. Well, what's that make me, but
Right. Ah!
What I was thinking was, it actually wasn't as quick as it looked, so I was using yours as an excuse.
Oh, cripes.
I'll
Okay.
just stay quiet over here.
Yeah, just say nothing. Open mouths and flies. And oh, fell away. Fell away. Will I tap it in and get it out of the way?
Yep.
Is that okay with you?
Feel like it?
Right. She's chancy. I struck her. It's a 4.
Thank you.
He struck it. Yes, that was confident. That was bold. Fair play to you.
What's the holes for? Stop the ball.
Thanks, bud. So in San Diego in the late 80s, a PGA pro called John Bell,
Okay.
in his words, was putting out fires the whole time. In other words, slow play in San Diego. Rams Hill, Borrego Springs. So he inaugurated a pace of play week at that club. One of the days he ran what would become speed golf, known as speed golf, a tournament. And he inaugurated the format of time plus score, shots plus minutes.
Okay.
So a golf score of 70 played in 60 minutes,
It's 130.
130.
Okay, so the time is pretty much as important then, provided you don't.
You would think that, but the golfer, with that format, the golfer always comes out on top.
Interesting.
So there's more to the story now, which is that I've spent a lot of time studying it. Believe it or not, I've written a book about the history of speed golf. And I speculated that as the game develops in standard, everyone would end up running the same time. So it'd just become a golf tournament where you had to blooming well jog, right? And also, when they first started in San Diego in the late 80s, they had millions of people playing, mostly runners. So what happened was, once the runners realised they didn't have a chance with the format because it was weighted to the golfer, they didn't come back. So I'm changing the format for the Irish Open on June the 7th to bring that equity back into play, which is, it's time only, but if you birdie it, a minute comes off your score, your time. If you double bogey or worse, a minute goes onto your time. So I believe that'll open it up back to the runners.
Well, I can see overall though as well, if you hit less shots, you're going to have less time naturally.
True. It's a part of fast golf is good golf.
Because if you hit it straight, you're going to be
running less of a distance, but also the extremely skilled golfer, even though they might play slowly, they still have that autonomy. So if they want to play fast, they can.
You'd think that, but some of that golf on the TV might.
Yeah, but it's just not part of the format though. But if it was, they'd have that ability.
Okay, so we're going pretty much there, I think.
Oh man, I love that.
I'm hoping that's not miles away from it.
That's roughly the line.
I think it's a hair left, but I don't think it's. I'm not going to take it back.
David's like, it's roughly my line, but here we go. Driver in the paw, seed on the ground, cobra in the hand. We're going to aim right. And I hit it. I hit it! Excuse me.
To me as well.
That was the line, tiny fade, but it wasn't spinning. I'd call that a DJ fade. Ripped.
Good hit.
Professional photographer, he's sorry that he missed out.
All right.
He's taking more photographs of it.
Oh, cool.
Lovely exposed.
Ripped.
That was a good hit.
Whoa.
There we go.
There's a bit of power there.
That was nice.
More than a bit. More than a bit. That was savage. Par 4, par 3, and this is a par 4, is it? So what's the crack, Kim? How's the golf been going for you?
Good, good. good, tipping away. Haven't been practicing much, but no, it's getting better. My new Wilsons are coming this week, so
Yeah.
I got a new driver.
I've kind of been all around the
And
place,
then,
hitting balls.
what do you have lined up?
Wilson are I think they're the longest established golf brand still,
Yep.
in an unbroken fashion, still going.
Yeah, and they're the only one to have a major winner in every decade.
And they're the only brand to have a major winner in every decade, probably going back to the 20s or something like that.
Long time, I don't know the actual year now, but
Probably.
yeah, when I was in Chicago over at their headquarters,
That'd be their head spot, right?
Are we
yeah,
missing
they were
anything
talking
worth
about
watching?
like how it started, and it started as like a racket business.
Yeah, yeah.
Using like
How
animal
he
bits,
getting on?
rackets and stuff,
Like horns and
He's a nice guy.
and like the insides.
insides,
Yeah.
oh, like leather and the stomach and the this and the that. Okay,
Yeah,
to make the rackets,
Yeah.
tennis rackets and whatnot.
tennis rackets and stuff. Yeah, and then
And they found it. Go on, sorry.
no,
It's your story.
No, they've rooms and rooms of like where they've like baseball, netball, soccer,
Yeah, yeah.
football,
Through that
basketball.
many.
So they cover everything. So it's only right that they're gonna
It's
come.
still early,
you know,
yeah.
fight their way back into the golf world
what
against
time
is
the
it?
big
4
boys,
o'clock?
you know.
Well, they've never really been away in one respect. They make lovely clubs. They make unbelievable putters.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look in my bag here, I've a Cobra putter, but I've also, if I need to bring it out, I have the Wilson putter.
Saucy.
So it's a little Wilson blade. So people go mad for that. It's a little blade. She was perfect until Big Bill took her out speed golfing. So she's a couple of nicks, but it's a beautiful club, and people really appreciate the timeless classic design that you would actually associate with Wilson.
It's stunning, yeah. Easy, I'm not sure I can putt with it though. It really is a blade. It's so teensy.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not me.
So I have a Yonex blade as well at home.
That's a
The
Wilson,
Yonex
isn't it?
blade's a real shiny club.
get
Have you
that
ever
one
seen
back,
it?
please?
Phil Mickelson used it to great effect.
Thank you.
Okay.
And my buddy Big Bad Bob got me a Yonex putter
Oh, sick.
for my birthday.
Okay, yeah.
So he did. Get up.
That is woeful.
So just short. Sweet. Right, here's
wasn't
Hannah
this,
now.
that
She's just to the side of the green. She's over there by my hand. I hit a ripper of a drive. She struck it. She a little bit came out a little bit excitable. Hit it.
Ooh.
She struck
Called
it,
the
but it's
play
gone a
for
little bit past.
Whoa, whoa,
She
whoa.
struck it.
That was
A little bit.
Brazilian miles left.
Okay, speed is okay.
Sorry, on the wrong line, that one.
Would you like
No.
that back in, Rob?
Sure, thank you. She's lying okay. In the spirit, I think I'm on another fairway, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think in the spirit of things, I'm going to be Raymond Floyd. Shout out to Jeff. And thank you, Jeff. Thank you very, very much if you're still there. Actually, probably needed a tiny bit more loft, but I'm going to take it as if it was meant to be. I'm going to open her up just a tiny bit. And struck her, I struck her, I struck her, I struck her. Feed down, feed down.
Very nice.
Happy with that.
Very nice.
And that's a nice little par. He's feeling it out. Dana may put her in the ball. He's a very experienced player. Let's see if he can impart this onto the Leroy ball. He takes it back. He strikes it. He strikes it. Yes! He got it. Great putt. I love that. That keeps it going nicely. That was lovely. That was a nice putt. 10-foot putt
Easy par.
to keep her going.
Thank you.
Thanks, Roisin.
It's just kind of like.
Thanks for having us here. We're having a mighty time. The weather's phenomenal.
What do we got here?
We're all flat. We're all flat.
It's a level match. We're having a great time, yeah. What you make of it, Kim?
Do you know what?
4. Can I
I
get
love
over
it.
those trees?
I love
That
it.
is
I
my-
love the match play. Playing with a pro
challenge,
is
yeah.
kind of intimidating, but you know what? I'm learning stuff. And I
That's
feel like I'm only
way
just getting
left
warmed up.
by
We
the
might
looks
have to
of
do
it.
the full 18.
Love that. An emergency 9.
An emergency 9. And maybe a replay in a week or two. We might come out again and do it again.
A rematch.
A rematch.
All right.
Even though we're still not even
Let's
done yet.
get this match through and then see where we're at. How about that?
I think so too.
Good call.
Good call.
Cheers, Kim. Fair play to you. Onward we trot.
I think we're going over here. Go left. Go left.
Is that the chosen line?
I was hoping to go further left.
Further left.
I was trying to just sling it. We'll find out in a minute. Could be perfect.
Well, we're going to stand on the shoulders of joints and trust that we hit her a little bit left and see where she gets it. So we're going to give the trot tracer guy a challenge here now. He's going to go right across the body. Will I smack it down that line or a tiny bit right of that?
Whoa.
Good hit.
Lovely swing.
My goodness.
I don't know if it comes across in the camera, but that tree is like taller than.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. Savage.
That was a really good hit. wasn't it?
Beautiful swing. A little bit more to that one, wasn't there? Got a bit of action going there. Nice one.
Yeah.
Oh,
was a great
savage.
hit. What a drive. Perfect. Wedge is what I have in mind. Hopefully it'll hit that green thing.
Dancing. Well, yeah, but I'm so happy with that. Props. He's like, that's a great shot.
Slightly bit of a down slope. She might get a flyer out of this, so we'll put it back, hold it a tiny bit and hit it.
Wowza.
I saved her a bit. If she gets a hop, she could be all right. Hop left. No, steady. Steady. She got the flyer I was talking about.
A couple more weeks at home, then my next one we're off to Peru for the PJ Americas tour. So yeah, there's a little bit of. It's going to be a long trip. I think it's going to take us like 18 hours to get there, but that'll be different. I've never played in South America before, so looking forward to that.
Okay. And if you have any like game plan heading into it, you're going early to get a few practice rounds in or anything?
Yeah, we'll go a few days early. Like normally a couple of practice rounds is enough, but more so just because I think we're going to be on planes for 14 or 15 hours, so it'll take a couple of days to get over the travel side of things.
Yeah.
Other than that, we've done a lot of work the last few weeks, so I'm kind of just looking forward to getting going and getting back playing and competing. Really,
Yeah.
had a little bit of a break, so I'm ready to kind of go.
Get straight up back at it. you're
Exactly,
looking
yeah,
to-
exactly.
So then for the rest of the year, then you're on tour the whole time, or what way does it work?
I think we've US Open qualifying after that, and then it all kind of, it's all very week to week at the moment. It's very hard to make long-term plans, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna,
Enjoy it, as it comes.
we'll go play well and hopefully win something, and then we'll figure out where we go next.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you.
Cool, exciting.
It is
The
exciting.
deepest, darkest Peru.
Thanks, John. Sorry.
Peru.
I wonder where our tee shots ended up there.
Down in South America. Amazing. So you're heading down to Peru to play on the South America tour.
Yep.
David, what's the crack with sponsorship?
Well, at the moment, it's going to be it's on me. So, in terms of funding it, it's hopefully win some money and pay for it that way. We have opportunities available, would be my way of phrasing that. So if anyone is interested, please get in touch. You can reach out to me, or I'm sure you reach out to Rob, you can pass them on.
So you're heading down, you're playing the South America tour, playing in Peru, you're heading on to the US Open qualifier, and you're going wherever the tournament is. You're mad for road. You have a great team behind you, I can see. You're an Irish man who's not afraid to go low. So you could be for a sponsor who wants a bit of promotion. It could be a punt, because this man can get into an open like he did before in the British Open and go very, very low. What was your lowest line in a major?
I shot 67 the second day. That was what really pushed me up.
67 on the old course. So that's the kind of thing. David Carey coming in from Ireland, coming from a long way off. He shot 57, but when he rocks up to the US Open, to the Open, and shoots 65, well, then you're getting bang for your buck.
I have to say, I really would like to play this one. I think Oakmont. I like the look of Oakmont.
Oakmont.
I think that'd be a fun US Open. That's like a...
Oakmont. Is that where the famous Hogan picture is?
Sounds about right to me.
Here we go. Hannah now. Chip.
That was lovely strike.
Strike, Hannah. Well played.
Oakmont is like to me, it's like a traditional US Open. It's going to be like tough and.
Is it?
Yeah, I remember from other years. It's like really long, deep draw.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. All right. And where's the qualifier?
I entered the Florida one.
Florida.
Yeah. It's the only one I played a course before, so we'll play somewhere that I know. Yeah, that looks pretty.
Steady on. Steady on now, hon. Steady, 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 steady.
Good. Excellent.
That's a savage puck, Kim.
Pretty good.
Right, now, apologies to my partner Hannah that I'm over here messing with. She's trying to hit a shot. I'll see if I can make it up to you and hold it. Oh, come on now.
Thank you.
See, I know Jack Nicklaus might not approve, but it's technically within the rules.
Yep, you don't have to mark it with a point. You just mark its position.
So let's get on this now. We're left to right. We're definitely left to right. It's not about words. It's about the feel, and I think I have the feel. I think I know. And let's do it in the spirit of the match to keep this rolling along nicely. Roisin's watching on the card. I hit it, I hit it, I hit it, I hit it. Let's go! Through the line, I hit it. You can hear it off the club face. So I'm grateful for that. But it was a little bit moving too fast. And now David.
Let's go, David.
David Carey has a putt to go one up. Yup, there it is. They're jumping for joy. Good putt, Hannah. So it's one up to Kim and David here.
Get in.
This match has really swung. Myself and Hannah were one down to David and Kim. I'm 175 yards to the flag.
You know what I think it is? I think the pins are slightly shorter. It's messing with the... It's making it look a little bit different. Because I thought that looked... Not that yardage anyway. 75.
He struck it. Confidently watching it. Has he the number? If he has, we're in trouble, Hannah.
Solid shot.
Nice, that's good.
That's a pretty good golf shot.
You know it's not native.
So we've got 6 iron in the paw here, full disclosure. So let's see if we can get something good out of it. The variables are everywhere. They're everywhere. I duffed it, but it seems to be flying. Come on!
Oh, dancing!
You know what? It's not a bad outcome.
It's all right, considering I'd say it was a little tiny bit heavy, but it was moving through the air, so we're all right. We're on the green. We're grateful for that. Anything can happen here in Gort. What's the ball speed, David?
I'm probably around 190 on the course.
190 on the course?
Give or take, because I played, I had the GC quad out in the course last week and I was like 188 to 194. That was my range. So I think low 90s is the average, but we can push it further if we have to.
Would you be physiologically disposed to distance?
I think growing up, I used to always play with kids that were older than me.
There you go.
So I think that is part of it.
That's
Because
it.
you're always trying to keep up with.
You're
the,
always
like,
trying to
when
keep
you're
up.
13, you're trying to keep up with 15.
That's the one, man.
But then, obviously, then as you get better and stuff, that you throw in a lot of gym work and practice on top of that, you then go from being pretty long to being
There you go.
just long.
Long. Pulled it. Pulled it. Oh, she's kicking. She's kicking. Come on back. Put the shot tracer on that one. Put that into Adobe After Effects, Marooch. Is that back onto the green even, maybe? Yeah.
On the fringe, yeah.
Yeah, on the fringe. On the fringe of greatness.
On the fringe. Obviously.
Here we are on the fringe with Kim O'Neill.
Come up next, hitting my 9-iron, 133. Oh, bombed it. Oh, good lord. That could work though.
Steady, steady.
Hey, that's not too bad. There is no pictures on the scorecard.
Well, there is now with live YouTube golf. There's moving, not just pictures, there's moving pictures. There we are, Taysom Point.
They're moving and rolling.
We've got a birdie chance.
Yes.
To go.
Down the hill. Oh,
It'll be for the win. It's okay. I think you got it. You got it.
I left it short.
It is just inside right.
Ah! Oh, great effort.
Nearly.
You hit it. You did.
I really wanted that part.
Great par.
God damn it. Pressure.
Right, Hannah, come on. Come on, Hannah, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Unlucky, unlucky. All right. That's it. It happened quick, didn't it?
Thanks for the
surprised.
game. Enjoyed
buddy.
that.
Fair play to you.
Unlucky.
Well
Well
done,
played.
Tim. Great playing, well
I'm
played.
surprised. Jeekers,
Thanks,
good
partner.
job,
Well
teammate.
played, Hannah. Thanks so much for playing.
We should
I'd
do
say
it again.
we'll have a little bit. We'll go on to the next tee and do a little bit of a post-mortem.